Hey everyone, welcome back to Gray's Horizons. I'm Wolfgang Grey, and on this channel we explore how to build wealth, wisdom, and freedom, one smart decision at a time. A quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This content is for educational and storytelling purposes only and reflects my personal experience. Always do your own research or speak with a licensed professional before making financial decisions. Let's start with a hard truth. Most people don't fail because their ideas were bad. They fail because they never tested, never learned, and never adapted. Now let's be honest. A bad idea with perfect execution is still a bad idea. In high-risk areas like startups or investing, bad ideas can wreck you. That's why the fail fast, fail forward philosophy matters so much. It helps you test early, learn quickly, and cut your losses before they compound. I've seen this in business, in investing, in personal growth. We tend to wait until everything feels ready before we act, but nothing's ever perfect. In the tech world, there's this philosophy called Agile. It says, ship something small, get feedback fast, iterate, and improve. That mindset changed how I approach everything in life. Agile is the blueprint for a fail fast, fail forward. Instead of waiting for perfection, it pushes you to release version 1.0, get real world input, and keep improving. That's how you uncover flaws early. Learn quickly and adapt before mistakes become expensive. You don't want to wait for version 10.0 before you launch. You go with version 1.0 and fix as you go. That's true whether you're building an app, a business, or your investment strategy. I've failed plenty. I've lost money, made bad trades, started side projects that went nowhere. But the only time I really lost is when I gave up or stopped learning. Failure isn't final, it's feedback. It tells you what doesn't work so you can get closer to what does. Everyone wants to time the market perfectly. But what if instead of waiting for that perfect moment, you just start small and adjust? I've dollar cost averaged into Bitcoin. I flip small items to test markets. I keep notes. I review trades. That's how I learned what actually works for me. If you're not familiar with how dollar cost averaging works, I highly recommend taking some time to study it. DCA is a strategy where you invest a fixed amount at regular intervals, regardless of the market price. You can DCA in buying gradually over time to avoid investing a large sum at the wrong moment, and you can DCA out selling portions at intervals to protect gains and avoid gambling on catching the perfect top. This protects you from emotional decision making and helps smooth out volatility. It might mean giving up some moonshot profits, but it drastically lowers your chances of getting wiped out. Whether you're launching a side hustle, changing careers, or learning a new skill, the same rule applies. Don't wait for the stars to align. Start where you are with what you have. You don't need a business plan, a fancy website, or a perfect pitch. A rough plan is good enough to get along. You just need to get moving. Test, measure, adapt, iterate your way forward. Let your first version be rough. Let it be clunky. The key is momentum. As you take action, you'll discover insights that no book or podcast can give you. The truth is, real breakthroughs come after you start, not before. That's how progress happens, not in theory, but in motion. The enemy is inaction, not imperfection. You don't need a perfect plan. You need momentum. A lot of people are stuck because they think they need more information, more time, more certainty. But what they need is action. This is what we call analysis paralysis. You get so caught up in research, planning, and preparing that you never actually start. Use whatever tools are available to get your ideas into motion. Learn as you go. Build your skill set through doing, not just thinking. You learn faster by doing than by thinking. If this resonated with you, here's your challenge. Start something this week. Something small, something you can iterate on. Track your progress. Let me know in the comments what you're testing right now, whether it's a trade, a side hustle, or a life habit. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep moving. Let's keep building wealth, wisdom, and forward motion. See you in the next one.